Hey everybody, welcome to Countdown to Blastoff Week 9. We're coming to you from Sportsmans Warehouse in Columbia, South Carolina, and we always want to thank our three great sponsors to Countdown to Blastoff, Ranger Boats and the great line of Z-Series Comanche boats, Evinrude and the great line of E-Tech outboards, 3 years no maintenance, with incentives out there for you folks to repower. And then also Progressive and the great line of Progressive insurance products. You can get a free quote any day, anytime at www.progressive.com. Justin Kijak, fishing manager from Sportsman's Warehouse is with us. We've got an awesome weekend of tournaments coming up. We got the 25th annual Jim Ledbetter event going on at Lake Norman. This is an event, folks, that in the past has pulled up to 273 boats. The weather forecast is looking pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised to see 225, 250 easily, based on, especially on the fact that guys are catching fish up there. That's going to, and they're giving away a Skeeter boat. Foothills Marine puts it on. Bob Patrick's been a big part of getting that thing to where it is today. I mean, that's a big tournament.
Yeah, I mean, those guys have done a great job with it. Like we said in the past, Norman's been getting progressively better. A lot of fish are being caught, not a lot of big fish, but I think it's going to be a good draw. The weather's playing out great. It's probably going to be low, mid, upper 60s, low 70s, so should be a good tournament.
Ought to be awesome. The Bass Elites, some fellas that many of us follow, are down on the Harris chain this week. AnglersChannel.com insider Vance McCullough will be blogging about what he's hearing about what's going on down there. That's always fun. Vance is in Jacksonville, so he's not too far away. Morristown Marine up in Morristown, Tennessee, has their first event on Cherokee Lake this weekend. Carolina Anglers Team Trail going out of Wateree. It's their third event on Wateree. This spring on Wateree has been phenomenal. 26 pounds won 2 weeks ago. What's going to happen this week?
I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to take another big bag. I'm thinking 22 to 24. I mean, the guys that are catching fish know where to find them, and they're not moving. It's only getting better. If I wasn't working, I'd be out there doing the same thing. So I hope those guys have a good one.
The one thing about Wateree that's been, I guess not surprising, but really fun to watch is there's some really serious quality being caught up there.
Yeah, it's been getting better over the years. I used to fish Murray a lot more, but now I consider Wateree my home lake, and it just gets better and better every year.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It really is. Hey, we got a BFL over on Clarks Hill. Clarks Hill's coming back a little bit this year. Last year it was, I'd say, definitely off a little bit, but the weights are better. That's going to be a big event. There's a lot of anglers in that area who are going to show up for that tournament. That's going to be one to watch. We'll keep an eye on. The Carolina Anglers Team Trail also has an event going on at Wiley. We know what Wiley's been doing lately, 15, 16, 17 pounds. There have been some 5, 6, 7-pound big fish coming out of Wiley. If that continues, you could see the weights get to 18 or 20 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely. We're still about a couple weeks away from the big fish moving up, but I still say it's going to take a pretty good bag up there with the weather playing out the way it is.
I think you're right. Airport Marine, big team trail down in Alabama is at Gunnersville this weekend. AnglersChannel.com insider Reed Montgomery will be at that weigh-in. He'll send us some tape that we'll cover. And then Phil Shope, the Bush Light Challenge, Saturday and Sunday this weekend, going out of Lake Julian. And I think Lake Julian or Jillian, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, is right up there off of 20th on your way to Asheville from Spartanburg. It's a small lake, small fishery, but obviously there's some fish up there. They wouldn't be having a 2-day tournament. Justin, gosh, a lot going on. And, in just a couple weeks, about 2 months, we're going to have the Bass Elites down at Lake Murray.
Yeah, I know we're all looking forward to it here. It's going to be the same thing as it was. It played out the same way 2 years ago. It's going to be swim baits and frogs. That's it. That's all it's going to be. Those guys are going to be chasing the herring bite down the lake or shooting up the river like Rubanis did, but it's going to be nice to have them back again.
I'll tell you what, better have a lot of snag-proof product in because that's going to be a hot couple weeks around here. Hey, man, good seeing you. Congrats on the open house this past weekend, and